What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Apple with the ticker symbol AAPL. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So when I did my Apple analysis a few weeks ago, right where this red candle is, December 1st, I thought this would be marking a high correction for the stock. However, it looked like it continued to trend higher. I did expect Apple to reach the 186 target in the future because of a measured move. If I zoom in on the chart, you can see that there is one leg up right here. And it looks like prices are trying to hit the second leg, and that leg is at the 186 187 level. So it looks like it pretty much almost reached it last week. However, it came up short. So are we gonna hit it now, or are we gonna continue to trend lower? So to me, we're kind of in a place where we could do both. It's really hard to tell right now. So it looks like there is this possible channel working higher. You can see that if I connect the swings on the lows, it fits nicely. And previously, before this was the channel, you can see that the upper side was acting as resistance here, and then however the market pushed through it. So is this a breakout side of the channel, and are we going to get a breakout side on this side of the channel, or is this just a two-tiered channel that we're going to be continuing to work higher in? So we're gonna have to wait to see how the market wants to open next week. But as right now, it looks bullish. We could see a bounce from the EMA and this side of the channel and just continue to trend higher. Maybe something like that to reach the target. Or if we start breaking through the channel, then possibly this is the slimmer channel that potentially is playing. Then we could see a breakout side on this side. So either way, I think Apple is still going to continue higher as of right now, but we'll have to wait and see. Let me just zoom out a little bit more and show you guys the bigger trend that Apple is still inside of since pretty much of August of 2020. So if I connect the swings right here, you can see that numerous times you get bounces. And if I drag it up to right here, I thought this is the top of the channel, and normally when we're at the top of the channel, we get the correction to the lower side of the channel. However, the market pushed through it and gapped over, so possibly the channel is wider, possibly. So if I just drag this up one more time, maybe to these corrections that are occurring. Now, if we're at the top of the channel here, then maybe we won't get that move up to the high, because this could be a stronger resistance point and the market might just continue selling lower. So we don't know for sure until it happens, because I continue to move the channel higher and higher. So maybe it's like right here, because this also fits really nicely at the midline. And this would be okay just because we do have room to move up higher and reach the measured move before selling off. So does Apple want to do that? It's a possibility, because I'm surprised it didn't start selling off back here in early December. It looks like it's still continuing to move higher. So maybe it does want to continue to move higher before correcting. I also do see this measured move in play. You can see that there's one leg up right here, and then price action shot up in another leg. So it looks like it possibly wants to reach this target around the same measured move point as the previous one. So there's some confluence there. So it looks like Apple does have some room to run up, but I'm getting wary just because we are at all-time highs, near all-time highs, and we're near strong resistance possibly in the future, and we could expect a bigger pullback. So to me, it's really hard to tell exactly, because I'm not 100% sure in my channel lines and my support and resistance, so it's hard to say exactly where we are in the market relative to the channel. But let's just say I have this incorrectly drawn and it is like this, then we do have room to run up to the mid 180s or the high 180s. But if we do find resistance at the top of the channel like this, you can see that there are red bars coming in, then there's a possibility we might see a bigger correction to the lower side of the channel. So we'll wait to see how the next week opens up and we'll go from there. But as of right now, I'm neutral, but I can possibly see higher highs in the short term. So let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. So this chart is easier to analyze just because there are fewer bars, and you can see my dilemma where I said that if we are at the top of the channel, then we could see a correction to the lower side. So where is the top of the channel? If I keep on moving it up, then maybe it's not at a consistent point because we haven't bounced there before. So it looks like Apple previously found resistance right here, and that's why I thought maybe back here in this candle bar was the top and we were going to correct. However, it pushed up again, so I dragged it up higher, but now we pushed up again, so maybe it's right here. However, it looks like it can continue to trend higher, so we don't really have a top of the channel pattern made yet. So maybe there is signs for it to continue higher, like I said before we start seeing the correction. But as you can see, we are getting far away from the EMA, and we haven't been near it in a while. It doesn't mean that if we haven't been near it for the while, we are due for a correction, because you can see back in 2020 we did not touch the EMA for several months before correcting to it. So just because we haven't tested it in a while doesn't mean we have to do it soon. But the farther and longer we are away from it, then the risk increases for it to pull back. So we are getting up there, and I'm expecting a bigger correction soon. So maybe we might see that push up higher to the mid 180s, high 180s before seeing that correction, or we could start doing it right now. But as right now, I'm a little more bullish just because I'm not 100% sure in this channel line. And if you look at the daily chart channel that I drew, then it still has room to move up. So we could see a bigger correction in the future, maybe back to the lower side of the channel. But as of right now, I have to go with what I see on the daily chart. And let me remove all these drawings. It still looks like it has possible room to move up with this channel if it's a two-tiered channel working higher. So we could see that bounce. If we don't, then this is drawn incorrectly and we could turn the trend lower. But as of right now, I'm sticking with the mid 180, high 180 price target before seeing a correction. But if anything else changes, I'll give you guys an update. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised the way you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also, share the video if you want your friends to know about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver good content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.